Greenberg is Adam Sandler's best film.
Oh yeah.
Oh, are we recording already?
Oh yeah, it's already
not yet, right?
8:40. Yeah, we'll see how much.
We heard what you said.
I don't want the Greenberg thing in there.
Last time on the adventures of Little Jocko. The party awakes to find the distraught innkeeper, Movo, missing. Finding a note describing her whereabouts, they head over to the constabulary, where they meet Movo and the constable. Movo describes that her husband is still missing, and the constable explains that they plan on sending out a small search party towards Bleakburn. After offering the party's help in searching for the lost husband, Chauncey voices his interest in interrogating El Shedra's jailed brother, M, noting that M's relationship with a cult might be related to Movo's husband's disappearance. Along their way to the jail, Constable Ichabod informs them that the name of Movo's missing husband is none other than their previous employer, Mart. At the jail, Chauncey, with the help of Carla's enchanting gaze, arranges some alone time with the back-talking M. Shedriv. As quick as a dagger to the thigh, M changes his tone and reveals to Chauncey all the details he knew about the cult, including that the man he has been corresponding with, Molad, was last seen heading towards the town of Shady Glen. Deciding that perhaps they are overstaying their welcome in Ironhaven, the party begins to head to Shady Glen, but not before saying goodbye to Movo and choking on some fruit in a general store. After a few hours of walking, the party comes across a dead body and proceeds down the road cautiously. Carla McLaine spots two harpies, which promptly start flying towards them. An all-out brawl breaks out, swords and bows and magic and lightning blasts and a gnome digging a hole covered by an illusion of a worm. The harpies fall dead, but at the cost of Oprah being knocked unconscious. Carla uses one of her bandages to stabilize the dragonborn. That's where you guys are now. You're on a mountainous path. Man. Dead harpies lay around you. Oprah has just regained consciousness from some quick medicinal work. What do you guys do?
I'm going to keep digging a little bit and to bury them. To bury the creatures, yeah.
I want to observe the harpies. Like, how intact are their bodies after that? Like, are there at least two wings intact?
One of them has intact wings, yeah, and then the other has a wing that's slashed off.
Okay, well, so there's one where it still looks like wings that's relatively undamaged.
Yeah.
Okay, I go over. I want to start cutting the wings off the one that has it completely intact because I just had a great idea.
Okay, yeah, you do that.
Okay.
That happens.
So I have 33 bandages. I say, Little Jocko.
Are we going to fly?
I say, Little Jocko, come here.
Okay, I'm walking over to you.
I say, okay, Little Jocko.
Yes?
I have an idea about how we can make some money in the next town. I don't know how much you're going to get. How big are these wings in relation to Little Jocko? Like,
can they support 90 pounds?
They're like, each of them are like 4 or 5 feet long.
Oh, really? Wow, those are
like each.
Those are some big wings. Okay.
Harpies are big creatures.
So, I come up with a ruse because we're going to need a reason. Like, I'm a little nervous at this point that word will have gotten from Ironhaven to Shady Glen about us traveling. So I powwow with the group real quick. And I say, guys, we are probably going to need disguises. And no, Little Jocko, not for the costume kit. I say, we've kind of made a ruckus pretty much everywhere we've gone. And I'm just a little nervous about, people catching wind of this. So I think we should have, our story straight and a good alibi. So here's what I was thinking.
I'm going to stick the head on my head, the wings on me,
Not
and
at all. Okay, where did I at any point cut off their head?
Could do it.
Okay, what's the plan?
Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're a group of carnies, all right? what we're gonna do is bandage these wings to Little Jocko's back, so it looks like he has wings, and then charge people money to see the angel boy.
What are we gonna do with
The archangel.
We're gonna put it toward. Well, we're adventuring. I mean, adventuring ain't cheap. I mean, how much gold do we have between us right now?
I have 98.
125.
I have 167.
I have 0. You took my money.
I got a rock.
I understand Lil Jocko's concern. I take out one coin and I like flip it towards him.
I swallow it.
I give Lil Jocko a really stern look. You just don't say
It's
anything.
all for the best. I'll save it for a rainy day. I'll poop it out. It'll be there when I need it.
I think I'm still only at 2 hit points, so I think I need to rest.
Yeah,
But then are you on board with the
Oprah's,
party
Oprah's
idea?
looking a little rough.
while you are resting, I'm at full health. Well,
Am I at full health? I don't remember because I didn't erase my 11. I think I'm at 17. Okay, I'll take a nap too. While I'm sleeping, you can stick the wings on
okay,
me.
so I start.
The sun's starting to go down.
Yeah, but
It's getting a
How
little
far is the
bit
next
darker.
stop? Are we...
are we gonna have to camp it out or what?
You look at the map and you're gonna have to camp it out at least a couple nights until you get to.
Oh Jesus.
to the It's quite a walk.
Okay.
I can practice my carniness.
Okay. Do we have any rope between us?
God,
Someone had rope.
You did. You picked up rope from the cart.
Yeah, you did. I did. And
We
I
used
did.
it on Lil Jocko. That's how he's tied up.
Oh.
yeah.
That was
Yeah,
a while
what
ago.
happened?
though.
Probably still have it.
Okay. So I start looking for a very long stick because I feel like we should really sell this if we're going to be masquerading. Like, is everyone on board with this idea? Are there
Hey, what are we going to tie the rope around him and make it look like he's flying?
Yes.
Yeah. In.
Okay. Like and like have him attached.
You're all 3 of you are gonna have to hold the stick. Then
No, it's not. You're
90
not
You're
that.
90 That doesn't take 3 people.
Yeah, I can lift. Like,
People.
what is my? Where do I see how
maybe
much
I was just
can
thinking
carry?
of 3 gnomes. 3. It'd be hard for 3 gnomes.
Good lord.
But we're not.
Take a
gnomes.
nap, Lil Jocko.
We have a dragon person with us. Okay.
You guys gonna take a short rest for like an hour, or
You know what? Let's rest tonight, and we'll start figuring out the mechanics of this
Okay.
whole
are you
cardiac.
gonna like set up camp for tonight, or what are you guys doing?
Well, I'm pretty cool just sleeping in the wilderness. It's something I'm used to.
I abandoned the whole like bury the dead thing, and I just kind of get in my hole, put a little dirt on me, and then I'd go to bed.
Are you intending to sleep the night, or just resting for an hour, or what do you guys?
Are we
I think
sleeping
you
the
sleep
night?
the night.
I'm
Yeah.
sleeping the night. It's already
Yeah.
getting dark.
So you guys kind of set up like camp,
Yeah.
like in this area.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't really set up anything. I just bury myself and go to bed.
Cool, I've got a bedroll.
I too have a bedroll, but I'm gonna give it to Carla because she probably needs it more than I
Oh,
do.
thanks.
Hey, it's okay.
I could dig a hole for
I'm
you
a
if you
ranger.
want.
I don't want a hole.
I found like a branch. And I just sort of like I'm up there in my natural habitat with the trees.
All right.
If I just
There's
keep
like
giving...
there's like one tree nearby
Is it a good tree?
because it's kind of a mountain area, so it's a good tree.
There are trees on mountains.
Yeah, there's like one tree. Like you look down the hill and there's like this solo tree just like by itself.
That's a good tree.
It's a good tree.
Bet you there's squirrels in it.
Yeah. So you guys are sleeping the night. So yeah, you regain all hit points and all your spell slots. And anything else that you regain after a long rest. You awake the next morning and it's a nice morning. Birds are chirping and what are you guys doing?
I wake up. I go pee. I kind of try to walk around a little bit.
I go to Little Jocko. I start measuring out lengths of band.
I'm kind of like in a rut.
I start sort of measuring Little Jocko with the bandages, figuring like I have 33 bandages, which I think will be enough to at least make this look believable. So I start sort of measuring with a bandage, and
Here, I'll contribute bandages.
okay. Well, I have 33. I mean,
I have 32.
okay, yeah.
Here, I'll contribute 10 to you.
You contribute 10. Thank you. Okay, so my ultimate goal is to make like kind of a harness he can wear, but out of the bandages.
Yeah.
Okay, so how many bandages do I need to do? I've taken his measurements. How tall are you, Little Jocko?
I am.
He's
I'm
3 feet tall.
Yeah, 3'1".
For a 3 foot tall, 90-pound gnome.
I guess it just depends on how many you want to use. If you use less, it might be weaker, stronger.
I want it to
use
be pretty
more.
sturdy. This has to look real. Imagine how embarrassing it would be if we were trying to show them off to the townspeople.
Yes, 10 or 20 bandages.
Like 15? Is that fair? Is that,
Yeah.
okay. So okay, I'm gonna. So that brings me down to 19 bandages.
So you make like a harness out of bandages?
Yeah. So I say, Little Jocko, come here and put this on.
Jocko.
I'm like, yes, Dad. I mean, Chauncey.
I say, okay. You're once again, you are older than me. Okay. So I ask Carla and Oprah how they think it looks. Does it look realistic?
I think we could cover him with something.
Yeah, I think we should utilize some of his disguise costume things.
Okay.
I've also got this goat's head if we want to skin it and use that.
Ooh.
See, I really like the way you think, Oprah.
I mentioned putting a head on me.
No, the skin.
Yeah, look at that. You look
But I'm
like
putting the head on you.
you're supposed to be an angel, not a demon.
Get with the program.
No one's gonna
Does
pay
my
to see
face look
that.
angelic to you? That's so nice.
I ignore that last comment. I say, okay. So I look around. Is there anything I could use to like make like a post to hold the Little Jocko on?
You can use
There's only
something
one
from
tree.
the tree.
Yeah, can I break off like a large branch?
Yeah.
Okay, so I break off a large branch and I tie the rope to it, and I tie the other end of the rope to Little Jocko.
Okay, like a fishing line.
Yeah,
type
kind of.
thing, or like a.
Yeah, something like that.
Like a
Alright.
noose.
I really like the way you think, but not today.
So you have like a long stick with a rope hanging off of one end.
Yeah,
Okay.
and Little Jocko's tied to the rope.
All right.
So,
Okay.
am I able to lift him with the branch?
Strength check. Roll for strength.
Okay. 3.
Yeah, I guess the first time you try,
This is
you
my
can't.
dream.
You try and it's a little difficult.
Say, Oprah, please get over here.
You might be able to practice over time, get the technique right and stuff. But
7.
yeah, it's looking like it's going to be a little difficult to.
What, if we both try at the
To
same
lift
time,
him.
can we add our...
Yeah.
Okay.
Teamwork.
1, 2. I got a 15 that
8.
time.
Okay.
Yeah, this time you guys,
I'm like, whoa!
you figure that with a combined effort, it might be enough to kind of get him to hover if that situation arises.
Okay.
I'm like, don't drop me! I'm kind of just like, oh!
Say, okay. Now, I look at these wings. Does it look like they would work?
Like fly?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like if he had like a wingsuit, if he was like from a high enough location.
I mean, it's up to you to find out. You want my
What if we
personal
follow out this
opinion on
goat's
it?
head like a big pantsuit,
Ooh.
and he steps into it, and then we sew the wings to the hide?
You can do whatever you want.
I'm willing to
You guys do
give.
whatever you want.
I'm willing to give it a shot. I mean,
It's something you can do.
I mean, Carla, Oprah, you.
Yeah, I mean, I think that we should take the most practical route because I think the more elaborate and complicated we get, the more likely this will fail in front of a group of people.
True.
That's why I'm thinking we want his body covered.
Yeah.
No,
So it's not
you're
obvious that he's a gnome with bandages all over him.
You're absolutely right. So
Okay.
let's skin this goat head.
Okay.
Oh man.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
Skin a ghost.
So, like, does he put his
Are you
legs in
guys,
through the mouth, or?
I think maybe one leg through each eye hole.
Okay.
Like a big diaper.
Are these
I
like
love that.
are these like overalls?
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm picturing.
This is
And it's also a
angelic.
giant goat. There's plenty of room.
Sure.
Does he stick his like arms out through the ears? Where the ears?
Yeah. This is good.
Okay. I say, all right, Little Jocko, you're battle ready. Okay, and we look at him. How convincing? Like, we're being honest with ourselves. Like, how convinced do you think people would be by this? Like, even if they don't think it's real, would they pay money? Like, you know how you go to see the world's fattest pig at a fair, even though there's probably a fatter pig out there. You just like to be there.
Who put the costume together?
I guess Oprah and
Yeah, we all
Chauncey.
contributed. Jocko did not contribute. I want to make that very clear.
Everyone roll for intelligence.
Me?
Yeah.
I didn't contribute though.
Okay, then don't roll. You're not helping.
5.
5.
9.
6.
Oh.
It's
Wait,
looking
plus. So I got an
plus your
11.
intelligence.
11. And if we all did it working
8.
together.
7.
Yeah, you're all working together. You got from 7 to 11 around there.
It's not great.
With
You're
like
not proud of us.
with some imagination, you guys kind of feel like it could be something.
Something my
Like,
mom
if
would
you look-
say.
If you look at it the right way, it looks like it could be something.
I'm like, what more could we do? I mean,
So maybe a very observant person will notice. But
Okay, maybe a requirement of the viewers. Oh God, is
I knew it was bound to happen.
that we make sure, like that there's like a barrier or keep them at a distance from him. Like they can't touch him.
yeah.
They have to be standing back and.
Or maybe, like, he's an angel. Maybe we have a rule you can't look directly at him. Or we find, like, some very dark sunglasses and make them go into a dim room. Are you okay?
There's arms.
What do you think a goat looks like? Okay, so I say, okay, you know what? Let's go. Maybe we'll find more things to improve this costume along the way.
He said that we're like days away from the next
Yeah,
town,
let's
so
just
he's just
start
like
moving.
in this costume
You
now.
have to get used to it.
You guys have made no progress.
We need him to feel natural in it.
Have we sewn the wings onto the hide yet?
Have you?
Well, the wing. I thought the wings were. I thought the point of the hide was to hide where they're bandaged onto his body.
Okay, so those are bandaged underneath there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
That
then,
works.
like, the wings are, like, poking out through it. So,
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. That's,
Okay.
yeah, we can cut some slits in there for the wings to come out.
Yeah. Because if we sew it to the skin, people are going to say that, oh, well, this way it looks like it's actually coming out. We had to make holes for the wings to come out from under. Okay, so we start walking, Little Jocko in tow.
Oh man.
Yeah, you start walking, and it's kind of morning-ish right now. The day goes on. Hours and hours of walking through this rocky path. Around noontime, the rocky path starts leveling out into more like fields and hills, and you see more greenery, trees, and you walk the whole rest of the day. And towards the end of the day, the sun's starting to go down, and you come to a fork in the road.
Where's the map?
Who said we had a map?
You
Did you have one?
Yeah, you bought a
Yeah.
map
I
at
think,
the
I think
general
you
store.
have it.
Yep.
I think it's one of us.
If I do, I didn't write it
You
down.
guys all
I know.
pitched in to buy a nice map at the general store.
No.
Okay, I have
Okay, we're looking at the map.
Okay, I'm looking at the map. Okay, so is there a fork on the map?
Yeah, there is.
Okay. I say, Carla, do me a favor real quick.
Yeah,
Can you detect if there's any magic on this map?
I sure can. I roll for that, right?
I don't think so. I think you just do it.
Alright,
you
is there
detect
magic on the map?
You detect no magic on the map.
Okay, valid map.
So,
And no magic within the area.
So which way do we have to...
So the fork's actually more of like an intersection. It's not like forking in front of you, it's kind of forking behind you. And you look at the map and you see that that fork that's coming, like merging into your road comes from like some little town called Elderwood over in that direction. But as you walk past, you see a man walking towards you guys.
So, guys, we have to hide Little Jocko. We don't want him stealing our angel idea. So,
there's trees and like bushes around us?
Yeah, there.
Okay, I think we shove Lil Jocko into the bushes.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, whoa!
You just shove him in?
Yeah.
And then the rest of you guys...
Here, we still have the horse, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's just strategically place the horse in front of the bush and Lil Jocko.
Okay.
Really quick.
Yeah, you do that, and he walks up to you guys, and he's a really cheery-looking fellow. He's clad in chainmail, and it's really ornate with little gold patterns, and he has like cloth that drapes from the armor that has like a oh shoot, I didn't write it down. It has like symbols on it. There were going to be specific symbols, but I forgot to. He has symbols all over his armor, and he greets you warmly. Greetings, travelers.
Hey.
Hey.
Hello. How you doing?
Great.
Fantastic.
How are you?
Never better.
I'm doing really well.
Say, what brings you on this path, friend?
My name is Nif. Nif Grodaz.
Is that really your name?
That is my name.
We've had a really rough patch of people not telling us their real name or having very questionable names.
Well, I'm sorry, but that is my real name. I seek too, and have been chosen by Diachet herself to fulfill a higher calling.
Are you a paladin?
I have been blessed.
Are you a paladin?
No, I am a cleric.
Ooh, cleric. You say what? Tell us more.
Well, just out here doing the usual cleric things.
Oh, what does that entail?
Just braving dangers beyond the walls of civilization, smiting evil and seeking out holy relics in ancient tombs. But I'm kind of new at this, so
How new?
where are you guys headed? Are you...
Oh, where did you just come from? Did you come from Elderwood?
Yeah, I just came from Elderwood, and I had a feeling, a holy feeling to head towards a town called Shady Glen.
Say, how are you from Elderwood?
No,
If you had to describe it, what would you say it was like?
it smelt of old wood
In a good way, like a rustic way, or kind of like gross?
in a way that I'm not too sure of.
Oh.
Were there monsters?
No.
Was there an interest in angels?
Did it seem like this town, would people pay money to see something amazing? The likes of which they've never seen before?
It depends on how amazing.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm heading towards Shady Glen.
Say, Nif, would you excuse us for a moment?
Yeah, sure.
We didn't make it weird.
I huddle with them. I say, hey, do you think we should test out to see if the angel costume on Little Jocko looks good? Bye.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Because this is just one guy, and he'll probably be honest with us.
Okay.
I say, Nif, are you a man of God?
I am a man of my god. What was the god's name?
It was a woman.
That was a goddess.
Too many. Yeah, I am a man of the goddess Diachet.
Say, I like.
She spoke to me directly.
I say, I can't drink Diet Chet.
Do you know of Diachet's angels?
I've heard, yes, I've studied everything about Diachet.
How many are there, if you know so much?
There are only tales of them. None of them have been seen or...
Well, we came across something that might be of some interest to you that we believe And it may not be, maybe not be. We don't want to say for sure. You're probably the expert, but could you tell us? Do you think this being that we have over here might be one of Diachet's angels?
Where?
Over here.
Someone has to pick up the
we
stick.
gotta hoist that
I
stick.
can't,
Okay.
can't just walk out. Do they have to roll for this one?
Yeah, roll for strength.
God.
Wait, are we both doing it, or is
You
this
both need to do it.
Okay.
There's not trusting one
Okay. Ready?
roll.
Good. I got a 10.
I got a 1.
Good thing.
Ow! you get behind this. Both get on the stick to pull him up. Chauncey does a valiant effort, but Oprah is not. It's not working out for him. His back is cramped.
Why can't we lift
He's
this
a little
fucking
sore.
dog?
He's a little sore from a harpy
Being
battle.
almost murdered yesterday.
Okay, I'm gonna run in and try and take that rope.
You're gonna try to get on the stick and
14.
you take up the slack and you guys pull.
I just casually lay down.
So you guys pull that up behind.
Like on my side.
He sees that. He sees that go up, and he's startled. He's like, oh. He starts laughing a little bit. Oh, what is that?
Jocko's just like,
That is the Archangel Moon House.
This makes me feel a little uncomfortable. He says.
You say why?
What specific?
Like good and comfortable?
He's, I don't know what this is. Is it unholy? Is it? He kneels down on his knee and starts praying a prayer quietly to himself.
Jocko's just like saying gibberish. He's like, just like really creepy gibberish. Like,
I look at Little Jocko and I whisper so that can't hear. what's the cleric's name? Niff. I tried to do this in the fair. No one ever told you to stop.
Are you trying to like do anything when you do that? Or
nah,
you're
I'm just saying that.
Okay. When the cleric kneels down and does the prayer, he sort of he
I'm still having it. This is making me uncomfortable. Why?
Oh. Yeah. Oh god.
Okay, what does he do when he prays?
he kneels down and does a prayer that you can't quite hear the words to, and a faint aura glows across him real quick, and he opens his eyes again and looks at you, and he laughs a little bit. It's just but a trick. Are you trying to trick me with something?
I draw my short sword.
I walk over to Oprah. I'm like, wait, hold on. Say,
Jocko's just like, no trick. Like, come closer.
I'm like, Little Jocko, go to bed. I say, I start acting really sad.
You act sad?
Yeah, I'm looking really sad, like, I'm disappointed in myself, saying, oh, man, he found us out.
I'm just like, come here.
I throw a rock at Little Jocko.
Can I roll to catch the rock?
Yeah.
Where did I?
Little Jocko to sleep?
We only lost a minute, though.
Okay, what do
Not
I-
enough.
That's enough
This
for us
one?
to bind his mouth.
And then add your dex on
Okay.
that.
2. I don't catch it.
Yeah, no, you don't catch the rock.
It just hits
You
me.
get hit by the rock.
Ugh.
Okay. Well, we're trying to start a world-famous carnival show.
Oh, you don't say. That's very interesting.
But-
It's quite entertaining, but if you hadn't tried to lead me to believe it was a holy creature, then perhaps it would have been more entertaining to me.
Maybe I'm not part of your god.
Okay, can I try to knock Little Jocko out?
Yeah.
Okay, I take off my shield and I throw it at him like a
I
frisbee.
answer to a different entity.
I do like a Captain America shield toss at Little Jocko.
Yeah, do a strength check.
Sure.
Can I roll to catch it in my mouth?
Oh shit!
Oh no, I got a 1.
I want to catch it in my mouth.
Yeah, then dude, yeah, roll for dex. So
5.
add your dex sometime. But yeah,
You're making us look real bad in front of Neff.
you try to give it like a frisbee throw, or how do you throw it?
Yeah, throw it like that. Like, whoosh.
But when you're throwing it, kind of slips a little bit and just gives it a little lob, enough to where he can like catch it in his stomach and kind of just fall back a little
My
bit.
stomach catches it. Like, it's like,
Yeah.
like it,
I walk up to Little...
yeah, it like goes into my stomach. I'm just like, I'm like, see.
I walk up to Little Jocko and I take my shield away.
Yeah,
Then I hit him with it. Don't throw it, I just hit it.
you just want to hit him.
Yeah, with the shield. I want to knock him out, but I don't want to like really hurt him.
Yeah, do another strength.
17.
Where are you hitting me?
Because I want you to be quiet.
No, but where? Like in the crotch?
In the
Or
head,
like-
no. Have you ever hit someone in the crotch? And
Wait,
knock
wait,
them
wait. So am I on the ground now, or am I still flying?
I think you're still
it just
flying.
it hits you, but it doesn't hit you in the head. It hits you in the chest area.
So you
And,
lower me to hit me in the head.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and it does 4 damage.
Oh man. I'm 13.
I say, stop talking.
Play along.
With what?
I'm evil.
I go up to Neff.
Yeah.
I hand him 10 gold. I'm like, thank you for your feedback. We'll work on this. I hope you have a
wow,
safe
that's
journey.
Quite a generous donation. Thank you.
Best
Tithe
of luck. Forget what you've seen here.
Yeah, I'd say, Ned, could you really please not tell anyone about this? We don't want this getting out and ruining our world
Yes, your
Lest they be saved.
your trade secrets are safe with me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is there anything we can... Well, I mean, what...
Ignorance is bliss.
Okay. I say, Oprah, can you please lift Little Jocko? Hold him down?
Hold him down.
Yeah, like... Okay,
I'm like, ah!
I want to put a band... I still have like 19 bandages. I want to put one around Little Jocko's mouth.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut the horns off of that goat's head and keep them for myself.
I act like it's hurting me that he's cutting the horns off. I'm like, no!
But your band... You have a
I'm
band-
okay. It's muffled like, whoa!
Okay.
Nif goes, wow, his acting is very good.
Wait, go...
Thank you.
Wait, I get an idea. I go, acting. We've been going about this all wrong. Okay, if we actually hurt Little Jocko, but then make it sound like he's acting, and then we could maybe get him into a theater company. Make money that way.
I think we need to put as little dependence on Lil Jocko as possible.
I say that's probably the smart thing, but let's face it, we're not adventuring together because we're the smart people. I mean, how long have we been, like, what would a sane person have done with Little Jocko, like, 4 or 5 days ago?
Forgot why we were going to town. What are we doing again?
We're looking for the guy who killed my parents.
Oh.
I say, are there any high points around here? Like, a really high tree?
There's a tree. It's not that high. It's
Like, how many feet?
medium. 20, 30.
Yeah, you're right, that's not very high. I say, okay. So, say, Nif, do you want us to, do you want to, we're headed to Shady Glen anyway. Do you want to come with us?
That sounds like a fantastic idea. I could use the company. These roads are
I
dangerous.
say, Nif, I'm sorry, I just made a serious faux pas. Guys, are we cool with Nif coming with us?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's okay.
Yeah, we trust you, Neff. You can come with us.
Excellent.
You're very honest and constructive in your feedback, and we appreciate that.
I do my best to please you and Diachet.
Thanks, bud.
Praise Diachet.
Okay.
Okay.
I act like that's hurting me, like.
Like, don't say that name.
Roll for deception. For deception.
I'm not trying.
Well, you're trying to deceive him, right? You're
Well, I'm just
What's
saying
your
it.
end game,
I'm
Jocko?
honestly just saying it. I'm not doing it with an intention to like
well, then-
really lie to you. I'm just saying
it's,
it.
then
Like,
it's obvious still to him that you're acting.
Yeah.
And he laughs
It's
and he says,
fine.
yes, good job,
Yeah.
Gnome, keep working on that character.
you mean I could actually deceive him if I did roll? Like if I got a high roll, it could actually fool you.
Yeah.
It's already here.
Nah,
That's what your skills
I'm good.
That's what all these skills are for. Like
I-
you can do these
I'm
people.
good. I don't want to deceive you.
Okay, so where are we going?
We're walking with Niff.
Yeah, but to where?
Shady Glen.
Isn't that where we just were? No.
No, we were
No,
in
you were
Iron
in
Haven.
Iron-
Oh, okay. All right.
So, how long of a walk is it from here to, what's the other place? Oh, OC.
Elderwood.
Elderwood. How long have you been on the road to get to here from there?
I've been walking for 2 days.
What have you been doing to pass the time?
Praying to my god.
Okay.
Diachet. Praise Diachet.
I look at them and I'm like, nah.
It's a waste of time.
How do you spell Diachet?
I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but it's Dianceccht.
More like dunce chat.
Me, I remind Little Jocko with his mouth is he's still gagged at this point, so he shouldn't really be able to
Can
say
I just take it off? My hands aren't tied. Can I just take it off?
It's very probably difficult for you to maneuver in your angel costume.
Oh yeah, look how low my arms are. I'm just like.
Yeah, you did that to yourself. Your own diagram.
Okay, I messaged all of you that then. At the same time.
Oh, actually, I was reading through the
Can
that
I
spell a
not
little
message
bit.
people?
You can only do it 1% at a time, but
Okay.
I had been saying before
Waste
that
of time,
it's
waste of time.
that it's line of sight, but it's not. You can actually do it to anyone that you're familiar with the target.
Cool.
So it can bend around
Cool.
walls and stuff.
Nice.
But you have to be familiar with the target for that to work.
Cool.
Great.
Forever in a maze.
Yeah, I didn't put that in, I purposely didn't put it in my notes, but I have to tell you now. Because I knew great would be the response. Yeah, so you guys agree to continue down the path together, and it was like noonish, right? Or it was afternoonish, and you guys continue walking down the path. It's a really nice area, rolling hills of grass and trees and. You get to one point in the path where it starts like bending downwards, and you can see off into the distance. You can even see an ocean and mountains, and it's really
That's
nice.
pleasant.
Yeah.
So wow. So Neff, you run into any monsters or villains of any sort on your 2-day walk?
Yes, I ran into some goblins.
Oh,
They were very creepy.
what'd you do to them?
I smited them
With what?
with my mace.
Oh.
He has a mace.
Your god is a god
And
of
the
death.
tower of Diachet.
What
Praise
happened?
Diachet.
I say, hey Neff, what are your feelings on Diachet?
Well, I'm actually, hold on. Notes.
No, this is for me.
She's the god of medicine and healing.
Glad.
She breathed life into me and into many others, and I serve her.
What'd she look like?
She's a god.
I say, hey Neff, in your travels, have you ever come across any other religions?
Oh god.
There are many gods, but Diachet is my only god.
I say, well, have you ever seen anyone who might be a worshiper of a god whose symbol is that? Because I'm letting you know, I've ran into them and they were telling me all this stuff about how Diachet sucks and how I shouldn't like it.
Curse these
Just
fiends!
being real. Dude, yeah, I didn't believe them either. So good to know we're on the same side. If you ever run into them, you should probably kick their ass.
I shall. In the name of Diachet.
I look at the
Praise Diachet!
I look at the rest of the group like I've made a terrible mistake inviting Nif to come with us.
I like Nif.
I'm like,
I do too.
You continue walking, and it starts getting dark, and you're walking, talking about gods, and you decide that it's a good time to set up camp again for the night.
yeah.
All right, so you all do that. You start setting up camp.
Can I gather some sticks and make a fire?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you get sticks and a fire, and
I supervise Lil Jocko with the fire.
I'm like, is this good? Is this good?
roll for intelligence.
To say is this.
Oh, God.
That's +1.
15.
It's a really good fire. You
I'm like-
you craft up a good, really nice fire. Yeah. So
I'm like, do you know how I did that?
you guys gather around a fire and chit chat and.
So Nif, what are 3 things about you?
I'm a cleric.
Okay.
Want to do the truth or lie game?
I praise Diachet.
We know that's the truth.
I live to serve her.
We know that's the truth.
What's your favorite food?
Veal.
Ooh.
Huh.
I find it
Exotic.
odd. I find it odd that your goddess of love and healing and all that allows your favorite food to be basically the baby version of something.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Get it?
I say, Little Jocko, did you see that awesome digging spot over there?
Oh, I just start crawling. Like,
I say, so Nif, how did you even hear about Diachet?
Oh, here. Starts digging.
She spoke to me when I was just a young lad.
What'd she say?
She told me all about her wisdom and about saving others and doing all sorts of really cool good things. And I was like, dang, that's really cool. So I started doing those things.
Do a lot of people follow Diachet?
Yes.
How many?
I'm not exactly sure.
I just think it's odd that I've lived 37 years on this world and never heard of this.
You might have, unless you're trying to lie to him right now. Or it's possible that you just never ran into it, but I mean, there's like 30 or so gods.
Are you telling me
You
this?
living under a rock?
OOC. OOC.
It's good that he doesn't know.
So anyway, I say, oh, okay.
I don't want anyone to know. God.
Dig your hole.
Yeah, I think the Little Jocko's had none of the same characteristics from like quest to quest that we've been.
Are you trying to like pick up on his if he's telling the truth, or you want to like some insight on his?
I'm trying to pick up if he's telling the truth.
What? That's what I said.
Yeah, no, that's what I am. That is what I'm trying to do.
Oh, you want to try to use it like insight or?
Yeah, I'll
use
do
your
that.
Insight?
12 plus insight, wisdom, so that's gonna be 14.
Yeah, it's he seems very trustworthy at all. It sort of makes sense, and you get a feeling that it would be weird for him to lie about all this, and like his armor is all like embroidered with all her symbols and stuff like that.
I ask him, so, Nif, do you know any spells?
I do know spells.
What kind of spells do you know?
Oh. Ho, ho, ho.
Santa.
Oh, I know all sorts of spells and blessings that have been given to me by Diachet. Blessings and I can cure wounds and detect magic and lightning bolts and healing words and commands and holy guidance and the list goes on.
Neat.
Cool.
Can you resurrect the dead?
I can turn the dead.
What?
I can turn the undead.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
And I can stop death itself.
How do you do that?
With a simple spare the dying spell.
Oh.
Wow.
How long after someone's dead could you bring them back?
They have to be freshly dying.
Okay.
I'm sorry if you.
So we can't
if
kill
you-
Lil Jocko for like.
It's like 3 days.
What if like their heads chopped off? Like, if you get to them right as the...
That's not gonna work for me.
So you can't do it?
I can't do that. I'm sorry.
Maybe if you followed a different god.
If only I was stronger.
Like, well,
Got a
what?
stronger god.
Are you
I can show you.
You're saying these things to me?
Yeah. He's messaging you. From the hole, you just see like dirt coming up from a distance, and you just hear like, I can show you. Like,
This is a nightmare.
Yeah.
We're gonna make Nif leave.
Yeah.
So what do you guys?
I think
do?
it's bedtime, guys.
Yeah, bedtime, definitely bedtime.
All right, you make your way to your respective bed spots. Nif actually has a tent that he pitches up.
Does he share it with all of us?
Do you ask him?
How big is the tent? Is it unrealistic to ask?
Yeah, it's like 1 or 2 people size. Like one person could fit
No, that's weird.
if he would let you. Yeah.
Jocko can have
I
it.
kind of build a little tent out of one of my costumes. Like I kind of
God.
like I just put some sticks up.
Roll for it.
8.
Yeah,
It's a decent tent.
It looks like a tent made of sticks and costumes.
Yeah. I just kind of and I'm just sleeping. I'm just like.
I want to wait for everyone else to rest, but I'm not going to rest just yet.
Okay. Yeah. So everyone starts going to sleep, right?
Is the fire that Jocko built still going?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, so I want to take a stick that I found. I want to light it on fire, and I want to light Jocko.
How long after everyone goes to sleep are you like waiting to do this?
Why would you do this to me?
Like, there's- I don't know. Like everyone's like, I'm pretty confident. I'd have to be pretty confident everyone's passed out. Can I do that?
For like an hour.
Yeah, like an hour.
Okay. So you walk up to him. Are you trying to be sneaky about it?
Yeah, not really. I kind of don't want Nif to find out about this, but I do want Little Jocko to like realize that karma is a thing, and this is what happens when you repeatedly tell someone their god is a lie.
So you start walking up to him with a flaming stick, and you kind
just
of
snoring, like,
start waking a little. You hear like the
Wait, can I roll for stealth?
Yeah, you said you didn't want to try to.
Well, I mean, I'm being like, I mean, I don't.
That's what I asked.
Yeah, I'm gonna. If I hear him stirring, I'm gonna try
Get
and
stealthy. All right, yeah, do it. Yeah, roll for stealth.
Okay.
What's going on? What?
What did I get? Is that a? That's
Falls
a
back
6.
asleep.
I got a 6.
Okay, 6 plus your stealth skill.
Plus my stealth, which is my dexterity. So it's gonna be an 8.
Yeah, you start walking up, and maybe you stepped on a stick or something, and it cracks, and you kind of wake up a little
My
bit.
eye
Yeah.
opens like Smaug at the end of the first Hobbit. Like it's like. End
That was
credits.
so specific.
End credits.
Yeah, you see Chauncey.
The desolation of Jocko.
You see Chauncey upon
Wait,
you
no.
with a burning stick standing over you.
Chauncey,
So Little Jocko,
what are you doing here?
I'm just making sure you're sleeping okay, bud.
Did I forget to put out the fire? Is that why you're doing this?
Yeah, I'm here to tell you should be more conscious of fire safety. This is a...
Jocko, like, stands up. He's like, like he's just...
I say,
Are you still wearing all this?
Yeah, I'm wearing all of this. And I just walk out of my little tent. I'm like, okay, wait, what were you going to tell me?
I was going to tell you to be more conscious of fire safety standards because we're in a burn area.
I just start spitting on the fire until it goes out, like a lot of spit. And just like,
How much spit do you have?
I keep spitting
It was
until it
supposed
goes
to be
out.
a really good fire.
Yeah, all I'm doing is spitting.
He should have to...
I should have to do a lot of spit. I'm probably gonna die.
I'll roll for that.
Should I?
You can
Okay.
try rolling for that. And add your constitution.
10 plus what's it called? 2? 12?
You spit up all the spit that you can spit, and the fire is still burning like a
Why
campfire
didn't you put dirt
would.
on it?
And now you're
I start
dehydrated.
putting dirt in my mouth first, and then spitting dirt at the fire.
Okay, while he's doing that, I kind of pretend to drop the stick, like try to make it look like it was an accident.
What are you doing? Dropping the
I'm trying to drop the torch that I've lit onto his tent. So he doesn't-
while he's busy with
yeah, spitting dirt everywhere like a fucking maniac.
yeah, that happens.
Okay.
And it starts catching fire.
I say,
It
oh
starts
no,
growing and growing.
Lil Jocko, wait, look what you did.
Like, I'm trying to think of how I should respond. I'm kind of going for like an ecstatic response, just like, finally. Or some weird. Like, I've been waiting for this.
I yell, Oprah, Carla, Niff, come out here and look what Little Jocko did.
Specifically to Niff, I just have my wings out and I'm just like just looking at Niff. The fire is in the background and I'm just like I just start making this like weird bird squawking noise. I'm like, and that's it.
Oh, God.
Niff runs out in confusion, sees a large fire and a screaming gnome, and
I'm trying to stand as close to the fire as possible, like
You're gonna catch the wings on fire! We put
without
into that.
without catching the wing. Like I'm as close as you can be without like touching the fire. I feel nothing. Like that's what I said.
Okay, can I use Ray of Frost to put out the fire?
yeah, if you can
I've
find
entered the
that
ninth
before the
gate.
spell that I'm looking for.
Oh god, okay. Okay.
Yeah, so you woke up and Niff woke up.
Yes.
Oh.
Roll 20.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so you.
Try freeze Little Jocko.
How do you?
I wanna freeze the fire so that there's no risk of him setting his wings on fire.
All right, yeah.
I don't put out the tent fire, just
You
the
see that
actual
Niff was kind of like just about ready.
Oh
to,
well,
like,
I'm near the tent fire. I'm.
Okay, fine, that
Niff was just about ready to conjure up some sort of magic thing, and he was like grounding himself and praying. But you beat him to it and cast a ray of frost that puts out the fire.
She beat your prayer. And she doesn't.
Like OOC, literally, I just don't even know how to have these characters respond to all the things you say. Like, what does this guy do?
Why do you hate this guy so much? You've never given
This is the only person we found that hasn't done anything wrong.
I don't. OOC,
Literally, the
OOC, I don't hate this guy. I'm just trying to like
Be chaotic.
I'm trying to act like as if I'm like some kind of demonic thing.
Why?
What do we have to
Because he
gain
keeps
from
complimenting on my acting. I'm trying to like impress him. He knows I'm not really a demon or anything because I'm not trying to deceive him. Like it's like a carnival thing.
Okay, is this how Caleb sees the world, or is this how Jocko sees the world?
I'm gonna say Jocko right here. Like I'll say this. Jocko doesn't hate this guy. Like OOC. Jocko loves this guy. He's just trying. He's a bard. He's trying to he's bored. You guys aren't easily entertained, so it's like he's got to do
talking
something.
shit about his god.
Yeah, what do you mean we're not?
Why didn't you do like a juggle for him or something?
How would you know you would never
Oh, I'm just acting that
I
your
want
god
to
is
keep.
terrible.
I want to keep the character that I'm. That's what I was going for. That I'm like a demon on the
Okay, I
opposite.
think Jocko needs to give Nif like a
side.
hug or something.
Okay, you know what? OOC, I will do that, and in character Jocko is like, I'm just playing with you, right? And I'm just messing.
His only impressions of you are telling him his guy is awful and you squawking next to the fire.
Nif nervously.
I'm just putting on a show for you, man.
Nif nervously laughs.
I'm
He's
sorry.
Like, right? Yes, the acting.
Yeah.
Of course.
I just really got into character. It's like,
Good. Yes.
I mean, I look like a demon. Look at me. Like, I've got I'm wearing a goat's head as a diaper.
Right.
Okay, I think everyone should go back to bed.
Thanks for trying to kill me, Chauncey.
No, you did this. Remember?
Yeah.
Little Jocko, this is what you did. You need to take responsibility for your actions.
Just like Smokey the Bear.
All right, I'm
Well,
going
I'm
to
glad
bed.
everyone is safe. I'm gonna go back to bed.
Me too.
Yep.
Me too.
I make another tent out of another costume.
How many costumes do you have?
Yeah, it didn't say. The costume kit did not say.
I'm sure it did say, and you just didn't write it.
I'll check,
You
but
can't Mary
I'm sure I
Poppins
have
this.
more than I'm sure I have more than one
The
costume.
costume kit helps you make costumes, and then the costumes themselves.
We've
are
gone over the
set
costume
costumes.
logic like every time.
Yeah, it's the one thing you've never actually used, and now
I
you're
have
using it to make a tent. I'm confused.
Just sleep on the ground like a normal.
I get back in my hole. I get in another hole. The other hole I was digging. Get some dirt.
Okay.
Yeah. Whew. What a night so far.
Is it morning yet?
No, it's not. Yeah, you guys all go to sleep and regain spell slots and your HP.
I don't think we've ever slept twice in one sitting before. It's a lot of sleep.
No, yeah, usually you go through a day and a
Slept
day.
3 times.
But
There's a lot going on.
I actually thought you'd get through more than so far. Yeah, you guys go to sleep, and you all have a good night's sleep. But in the middle of the night, Carla hears a rustling sound,
Oh.
and it's you wake up to
Okay.
the rustling sound.
Okay, I want to find out where is it coming from.
You look around you, and it's your pack, your backpack, your adventurous pack is rustling around.
Oh. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, I want to use detect magic.
Okay, yeah. You detect magic, and within the pack you see you can see auras around magical stuff when you use detect magic, and you see the aura of an object like this size and shape in your pack.
Okay. I want to open it.
Yeah, you open your pack, and alongside all your other knickknackeries, you see a rat scurrying
gross.
around, and it looks up at you, and in its mouth it has the magic amulet.
Wait, I have that?
Yeah.
Yeah, remember he gave it to you.
As soon as it sees you, it runs off with the with the amulet.
Like, it's already gone, like I can't do anything about it?
It's What are you gonna do? It's a rat. I mean, it's
Gross.
running
Is
away.
there some
with
spell
the
you
amulet.
can put on it?
Yeah, I mean, if I use like sleep or something.
You use Ray of Frost to make it.
Yeah. Is it gone? Can I use one of those?
It's scurrying through the forest right now. It's.
Can she at least follow the aura?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see the aura of it. Yeah.
Okay, I want to follow the rat.
Okay.
And then you know what? I'm gonna start following the rat, and I'm gonna yell for everyone to wake up.
Okay. Good. Yeah. Okay.
The amulet's going back!
All right. Yeah. Yeah. You do that.
We forgot Kevin.
Everyone wakes up to see Carla running into the dark.
I'm like, wake up. I'm like, what the?
I wake up slowly. I'm kind of rubbing my eyes. Like,
I know Carla's one of the
I
more.
imagined like that creature in of the eyes on the hand.
Oh, Pan's Labyrinth.
Pan's Labyrinth. We just drew eyes on the hand.
Okay. So,
Okay.
and we're in the woods right now, or in the forest.
Yeah, it's a little bit
Cool.
of a woodsy area.
So I have Natural Explorer. So I use my dark vision. Am I able to see what she's running after?
If you kind of run over there, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna start. I know Carla is like probably one of the more level-headed people that I'm traveling with right now. So I'm like, okay, she's running. It's got to be for something important.
Mm-hmm.
So I start running after her, and I'm like, what's going on? What's going on?
And the rat has the amulet!
The rat.
I ate rat! It was in my backpack!
What?
I don't know!
Why did it take the amulet?
I don't know!
Okay, so
It's
I
like
start.
a white rat.
I'm like, well, where is it?
Ew. How far away am I from the rat? I'm still chasing the rat.
Yeah.
You can see its aura, but it's too dark for you to see like the rat itself.
Okay, well then
through
I
the
point out to you
foliage.
the direction so
Well,
that you can see where
Okay,
it
I
is.
start running, and I have dark vision, so I should be able to see pretty well.
Yeah, do perception.
19.
Yeah, so yeah, you can see glimpses of it scurrying in between bushes and around trees and
Okay.
10 feet away maybe
I take out my
while
long.
you're tracking.
I'm running, and while I'm running, I take out my longbow and I draw an arrow, and I want to try and shoot the rat while I'm running it after it. Does that count?
Yeah. No, wait, that? No.
Okay.
No.
I got a 15. 16. Never mind.
16?
Yeah. Come on, Kyle.
If you let that one, then like
It's
from
a
now
lot.
on, we'll just make a rule that it will apply when we drop it on the floor. Then, like they'll just become the thing. Like,
I can reroll.
no, let him have it.
You pull back your bow and shoot an arrow towards the rat. But right as the arrow reaches the rat, you see the rat jump through what looks like a portal.
Ah.
I'm like, oh, great.
Oh.
Portal. How big is the portal?
Yeah.
It's like Donnie Darko size.
How far away from the camp is this?
Yeah, how far do we
Probably
get?
ran 60 feet, maybe.
Okay, I pick up Jocko and I try to throw him through the
Yes.
Yes!
This is some good proactivity right
This
here.
is wings take.
Yeah.
Alright, so everyone else was running behind, and yeah, you pick up Jocko and throw him through the portal. You come outside of the other portal, and immediately you see that it's wherever you are, it's still nighttime. You're in like temple ruins in the middle of a forest clearing. And the first thing that you notice is you hear lots of squeaky rat sounds.
Oh.
And from like all directions around you, you see like rows of rats scurrying around, and they all have little knickknacks in their mouths.
Ooh.
What are you gonna do?
I'm back.
Oh, God.
Do you say that?
Yeah.
The rats don't respond. 'cause they're rats.
Children.
Yeah, the rats don't really seem to notice you talking.
So, okay, I kind of glance around. It's really hard to spot the one with the amulet that I'm guessing, right?
Perception.
Okay.
What's the name of the movie about the guy who has rats?
Willard. 20. 20.
Yeah, you see all the rats, and you see one of the rats has the amulet, and it's running up to what looks like a broken, ruined altar.
Ooh.
And it as you spot it out and you see it, it puts the amulet on top of the altar, and then there's like another dark gray rat standing next to it, and the amulet starts glowing white and and it disappears.
Oh.
And then you notice that you notice that that's happening with like all the little things that they're bringing up. They're putting it on the altar, and they're all like turning white and disappearing.
Sit on the altar.
I go up to the altar, and I'm like, and I just jump on the altar.
When you start approaching the altar, the darker gray rat that's sitting next to the altar, perks up on its hind legs and looks at you, and then in the same moment, all the other rats pause and then drop all their stuff and scurry away. And
you just become like the Rat King.
There's just this gray rat looking at you.
Snowball.
Is that really what you're doing? Right?
And it's like twitching his nose.
Am I not worthy enough?
It continues to...
Don't make me discipline you. I want to go. Why won't you let me go? Okay. What can I do with this?
You spear that rat with your rapier.
I don't want to kill all the rats.
You need to get the amulet.
I just saw you take a bite out of a live seagull.
I can speak to creatures. I can.
Speak
I have.
rat, please.
Yeah, I have. Where is it? Yeah, speaks with beasts.
What is that?
Is that your Indian name?
Just a thief? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you could. Yeah, you can try to speak to it in what you know as a rat language. What are you trying to say to it?
I'm saying, hey, do you
Say in their language.
do you know where does that stuff go to? Where what do you guys? What's the altar do?
It still sits there looking at you, sniffing.
Ask him to get it back.
Do you know how I can go to where that stuff went?
Is your dad a blacksmith?
Are you a boy or a girl rat?
It still stands there, looking at you, kind of
Food?
hunched over,
Food?
staring at you still.
Parents. Where are your parents?
How far away are you standing from it?
I'm right next to him. Because I'm sitting on the altar. So I don't know where he is. Remember? I tried to jump on the altar because I wanted
Before you got to the altar, all the other things happened.
Oh.
The white
well,
rats ran away, and then...
Okay,
so
well...
you're not on the altar yet,
Okay, so now I'm walking up to the altar. I try to get on the altar.
Okay, you try to walk towards the altar.
Yeah.
And the rat immediately scurries towards you, and
it's gonna be a
bites you.
Oh, can I... It does, or can I fend it off? It does bite me, or do I have a chance to, react to that?
It does bite you.
Okay.
And
where does it bite me?
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
11 plus Constitution, so 13.
Yeah. Hold on.
So we're just hanging out outside the portal and wonder what he's doing.
I'll go back to bed.
Well, guess those things are gone.
Well. I take whatever blanket I was using and I just kind of throw it over the portal.
Is the portal still there? Is it like
Yeah.
you can go through it?
Yeah, it's still there.
Oh.
Can I shoot an arrow through the portal?
You take 4 damage.
I take 4 damage. Okay.
Yeah.
So now. Okay, well, I had 13 before we went to bed, but I didn't get a full rest. I don't think, right? So.
You got a full rest.
Oh, okay, so I'm still at 13.
Pretty
then.
early morning, late night.
Okay, so I'm at 13.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. I am still trying to talk to him in the rat language, and I'm like, dude,
Just bit him.
what are you doing? Like,
This is going.
and I get my sword out, my short sword,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I'm got it ready. I'm like, dude, I'll cut you in half. Like, tell me what you're doing here.
So you're just threatening it.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, I'm gonna poke you with this. Like,
Um,
I like how you escalated. I'm gonna cut you in half. I'm gonna poke you.
it bites you again.
I'm gonna torture you.
It bites you again.
Good. How's it going, man?
Ooh, TV dinners.
Oh, she.
The rat bites you again, and you take 7 damage. And then roll.
You need to stab it.
Kill this
Stop
rat.
talking to it.
Okay, so now I'm at 6.
And then roll.
This is how Jocko's gonna die.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Why are you doing devoured by one rat after trying to argue
7
reason?
plus Constitution, so 9.
Oh, a 9.
Yeah.
Trying way too hard to reason with a rat.
Don't do this to me.
The bite that bit you starts stinging, and you feel it like entering your bloodstream.
So wait, where
You
did he
take-
bite me?
You take 13 poison damage.
Where did he bite me?
Like
In my foot?
In
Or-
the arm.
So he jumped up and got my arm. Like he
You're
he
low to the
jumped-
ground.
You take 13.
I'm just curious how the
dragged.
physics. I'm curious about the physics of this rat. Did he
You were
jump?
talking to it, and it
I know, but like I'm standing. It jumped up to my
Accept your fate.
arm. Okay. It can jump. It's a jumping rat.
I pictured
Can-
Jocko's hands resting on the
It can.
ground.
Okay, I'm dead then. I have 6, so
Why?
I'm unconscious. Like, I'm dead.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
Well, you're unconscious
I'm
right
unconscious.
now and unstable. Yeah.
I'd say.
There's
Wait, hold on.
Oh wait, how much HP did you have before you got bit?
oh well, I had 13, and then
13.
I'm minus. Was it 7? Yeah. So now I have 6. I'm dead.
All right. Full disclosure. Little Jocko is actually dead. Like not.
Yeah, I'm not unconscious. I'm
unconscious. But if you guys want to play like he's unconscious, so he can.
Wait,
Yeah,
hold on.
this
Isn't there
character-
someone who's near?
Like
We have a
So
star
if
that
you
can
take-
bring people back from the
Die.
dead.
Yeah.
if you take more damage than you have, and then the amount over is the amount of damage. Oh wait, no.
Oh well, 17 was my.
17 is your
origin-
total.
Yeah.
Okay, no. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you're just unconscious.
I get what you're
Yeah,
saying though.
Okay. Okay. Is Nif? Is he human or what is he?
He's human.
He's a human. Is he? How big is he?
He's like human sized. He's.
I'm 5'9". Is he bigger than me?
He's about your size. Yeah. He's
I say,
kind of
Oprah.
skinny.
I pull Oprah's head. I'm like, I don't know about you. I'm getting really tired of Nif battling on about.
Digest.
I guess back at the other side of the portal, you guys all approached the portal and saw the rat running with the amulet, and you threw.
But Nif didn't come,
Little
right?
Jocko
He's still
in.
at the campsite.
Nif came right behind you, and he's like,
Oh,
okay.
what's going on? What's the little ruckus?
I say, are we really trusting just Little Jocko to get that back? Don't you think we should send in someone a little more qualified? Look at Nif. I'm like, Nif, you're a cleric. Well,
what happened?
Our friend accidentally tripped and fell into this portal.
He may be in danger.
Will you help us?
I guess we.
We
I
need
don't know
the
if I can
power
do
of
it.
Dian.
I pretend to trip. And
I agree,
accidentally
but I don't
shove
know
Nif
if I can
through-
do it myself. I'm scared.
I push Nif through the portal.
You push Nif through the portal. Yeah, Nif pops out and sees an unconscious Little Jocko on
And
the
I'm still
ground
wings and everything. Like
with
I'm
with
like,
a gray.
Okay, you know what? I feel bad because I was chasing after the rat that got it, so I willingly go through the portal too.
You willingly go through.
I willingly
okay.
go through it.
Yeah, so you both see the unconscious Little Jocko,
No.
and
I'm like this though. I'm face down. Just kind of like.
Okay, where is that rat?
the first thing that. So let's see. There's a lot of spells to figure out what. Yeah, he sees Little Jocko unconscious on the ground, and he runs up to him and does some prayer stuff, and he 1d8. Which one's the d8?
What if I just die? That would have been the end of the campaign.
That could happen. Or well, it's 10 o'clock. Did you?
Yeah, I do have to get going.
Yeah, so we want to.
This is a good. This is a good
leave it there?
cliffhanger. This is a
Yeah.
good cliffhanger.
So you're unconscious. And,
Yeah.